Namaste. Namaste. Namaste everyone. Namaste everyone and welcome to your very first class on this yogic journey. I am Dr. Isha Suha. You know very well, right? Someone we met before. Yeah, someone is new here. And welcome. And I am so happy to guide you into this beautiful space of peace, strength. Yes, this is your journey for self-discovery as we discussed before. Let's start with a deep breath together. You can place your palms together. Sit in comfortable posture, lengthen your spine. Take deep breath, Omkara and Shanti Mantra. सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मां विद्विषावहै ॐ Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rub your palms together. Feel the heat inside your palms. Touch your eyes towards your ears. Again, rub your palms together. Touch your chest region down. Again, rub it. Touch all of your body parts. Love yourself. And bring back your palms together in front. Open your palms and look at your palms with a sweet smile. Namaste. Okay, now you can say this to yourself. Place your palms over your chest region. I am calm. I am happy. I am ready. All good? So now we can start chapter 1, which is now today we are going to explore the introduction of yoga and what is yoga, what is exactly the body, mind and soul. Okay, so let's begin with the story. Once upon a time in a quiet forest, the animals were always tired and busy. One day, a wise turtle gathered them and said, let's sit, breathe, stretch together. And what happened? They felt peaceful and strong. So, yoga will give you the magic of calmness. So, what is yoga means? Is it a simple thing which is doing by sitting in a quiet position or a comfortable posture for a long time? Is it yoga? Not actually, it's not yoga. And by doing some kind of postures, asanas, is that yoga? No, it's not actually yoga. And we are doing breathing and another breath works. Is that yoga? Not exactly. It's not yoga. So what is yoga? Yoga is not just simply sitting in a quiet position. It is not about doing difficult asanas. It is not about doing breathing techniques. All these are a tool of yoga, which is using in yogic journey. So it's a state of being, yogic state or yoga means the union. It is the union of body, mind and soul. Simply saying you need to be balanced with this body, mind and soul. Then only you can be successful. So if you are looking at the successful people, they will definitely a yogi, because once they build the balance between the body and mind, then only they can achieve certain success. Can you think of a moment when you felt calm just by sitting and breathing? There will be a balance between your body and mind. Then only you can feel the calmness. then only you can achieve the real success. So, yoga is union, not just doing some asana practice, some pranayam, some seated positions. All good? The word yoga comes from the Sanskrit word yuj. This is the etymology of yoga. Yujyade anena idi yoga, which means to join. Yuj means to join. What are we joining? Yes, our body, our breath, our mind. So, have you ever felt like your thoughts were running wild even when your body was tired? That means there is no balance. So, when your body is tired, when your mind is ready to take rest, that's a balanced state. This yoga practice, which is having lots of techniques like asana practice, pranayama, mindfulness, and there is a lot of yogic techniques out there. We will be studying all those techniques one by one in each classes. So with all the support of those tools, we are practicing. We are going to practice daily. We are going to practice with detachment. We will study it further about what is actual detachment. So this is yoga. It is helping to balance and being in harmony. All good? So imagine you are a car. You are a car and your body is like the frame of the car. There is lot of cars, a lot of designs out there, right? If you are looking on the road, there will be varieties of cars. So that is, we can correlate it into the body, okay, human body. So we have a body which is not similar to the other person, and they have a body which is entirely different from other person. Like that, there is varieties of body out there, and we choose a body. This is my body. I can maintain this body. You can maintain your body. So likewise, the car frame is the body. The doors, the wheels, the engine. Sorry, not the engine, wheels. Okay, up to that framework, we can correlate into our body, our human physical body. And do you know what's the engine? For running the car, if there is only frame, there is no use, right? So if there is only this physical body, then there is no use. So there is engine to work this body of car, the framework of the car. With the help of the engine, the car will run, right? With the help of the petrol or diesel, the fuel is helping the car to move. Likewise, we have prana. We have the fuel which is called prana, oxygen and breath. And we have an engine body which is the subtle body which we cannot see, which is inside us. We can correlate into those as mind, buddhi, ahankara, and all the other things we cannot see, which we cannot see. Okay, we can include prana into the subtle body. We can include the mind into the subtle body. So this is called the subtle body. The framework is the main body, which is the stula, the gross body. So the framework was the gross body or stula sharira, and the engine body or the sukshma sharira, subtle body, is there. It's the second layer. All good? So there is framework, there is engine. Is that enough? No, it's not enough. There should be a driver. So that driver is our soul. So this driver, which means the soul, is selected this prana engine or this body. This car is selected by the driver. This soul, this gross body is selected by the soul. So that's simple. Have you ever wondered? This is beyond your imagination, right? This is the truth. So there is the soul, which we called as driver. It is the self-consciousness. All good. So everybody having self-consciousness, they will achieve the knowledge by evoking or awakening this self-consciousness, which is calling as soul. It's not the same as the energy. Energy is different. The soul is different. And the soul we can correlate into consciousness. And there is self-consciousness and there is ultimate consciousness or universal consciousness. That is Parabrahma, and here we having this just Pindanda. This is the theory of Brahmanda Pindanda, and also known as Jivatma Paramatma Siddhanta. So this is the Jivatma, which is the self-consciousness inside our body. And there is something called Paramatma, which is the universal consciousness. So the merging between or union between the self-consciousness and the ultimate or universal consciousness is called yoga. So before we said the union between the body, breath and mind, or we can say the union between mind, body and soul. Or we can say like this, the union between the Jivatma and Paramatma, or union between the self-consciousness and the ultimate or universal consciousness. All good? Understood? If you're having any doubt, you can send me messages. All good. Or you can just put your message in the chat box. So who are you really are? The car or the driver? Think about it. Take care of your body, calm your mind, but always listen to the voice of the driver. That's your inner mind, inner soul. All good? Now, what's the benefit of yoga? This mind is actually in between your body and your soul. And if the mind is not clear, the gross body or the materialistic self cannot see the inner self, the soul. Like, let's imagine a lake. When it's muddy, you cannot see the bottom. Likewise, imagine that this lake is your mind. If there is ripples of thoughts, ripples of desires, memories, stress, it will disturb your mind. It will disturb the water inside the lake. So it will be muddy, you cannot see what's your soul speaking to you. You cannot hear and you cannot see your soul. But when the mind is still, the soul reflects like a crystal clear pond. Same like the water settled, the dust settled inside the water, you can see what is inside the water. You can see the bottom of the lake. Likewise, when the mind is still, the soul reflects like a crystal clear pond, and you can hear the voice of your soul. And there is the guidance, the actual guidance. You can follow that guidance wonderfully. It will make wonderful things in your life. Yes. So this is the etymology of yoga. Yujyate anena id yoga. It's important. So yuj is the word. It's the origin word. Yuj means union. Clear? So what is soul, what is mind and what is body? There is Stula Sharira, Sukshma Sharira and Karana Sharira. Stula Sharira means the physical body, the body. Sukshma Sharira means the subtle body, the mind, the prana, the oxygen the vitality, everything included in subtle body. And the Karana Sharira, which is giving you the birth in this life, in this world. So that is Karana Sharira, the soul. All good? So we covered etymology. Yujade anena idi yoga. Yuj is the word. And we covered Stula, Sukshma, Karana Sharira. If you're having any doubt, please ask. All good? Now the definition of yoga. Father of yoga is Patanjali. Patanjali Maharshi, we can study about him in later classes, especially in history. While discussing history, we can discuss more about him. And he said, Yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. Yoga is the stilling of the mind's fluctuations. That means the ripples of mind. So if you can still the mind's fluctuations, what are the fluctuations? Thoughts, desires, memories, stress, anxiety, all the overthinking stuffs. All those are actually mind's fluctuations. And he said to still the mind. So when you are stilling the mind, you are being in yogic state. You can find the yogic state. Actually, is this easy? Not at all. It's not that much easier. It's not at all easier. It's hard. You need to practice with detachment. So here he said, Yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. You have to study this definition, which is included in the Yoga Sutra, first chapter. Good? Yogaha chitta vritti nirodha. Yoga chitta vritti nirodha. So what kind of thoughts usually disturb your mind? Think about it. What kind of thoughts usually disturb in your mind? And actually these thoughts are coming for going. So when you are reflecting to that thought, it will become more and more. So you can observe them. Just not fight with them. Just observe your thoughts. What kind of thoughts you are experiencing. All good? So the definition, the main definition by Patanjali Maharshi in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, chapter 1, is like this. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. What is it? Yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. All good? Clear? That's the first definition. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. So the fluctuations of mind, you can think about the simile of water, lake, and your mind. And you can remember this definition, Yogaha chitta vritti nirodhaha. Think about the lake, the dusty water, and when it is settling, the dust is settling, you can see the bottom. Likewise, you can see yourself. Indirectly, it speaks about self-reflection or self-realization. Only after self-realization, you can enter into yogic state. If the yogic state is upon the mountain, there will be lots of way to be there in the yogic state. So here is the preparation of mind. Whether you are going towards the left side or right side or east or west, no matter, your thought will be in an aligned manner and there will be chittavritti. Chittavritti means chittavritti nirodhana. So indirectly it will happen. Chitta means mind. Vritti means fluctuation. Nirodha means just stilling. Nirodha, stilling or avoiding or eliminating. So chittavritti means modifications. Yogaha chittavritti nirodha. So it's the stilling of the mind's fluctuation. All good? This is the main definition of yoga. All good. If you're having any doubt, you can ask. Do you have any doubt? No. Now we can jump into the next definition, which means yogaha karmasu kaushalam. Yoga is skill in action. So when we are preparing the mind, you will enhance the brain power and you can control the situation. Instead of the situation controlling you, you can control the situation. So whether you are skilled in any talent, you can show it very perfectly and you can do anything perfectly. It is the definition. Yoga is skill in action. This is the second definition. Yogaha karmasu kaushalam. Karmasu means action. Kaushalam means skilled. So, yogaha karmasu kaushalam. This is said by Lord Krishna. You can see this reference in Bhagavad Gita. Yogaha karmasu kaushalam. Now there is another definition of yoga in Bhagavad Gita said by Lord Krishna. It is nothing but samatvam yoga uchyate. Equanimity is called yoga. Samatvam means equanimity. So equanimity of mind. You should be in a proper equal mindset. Like whether it's good thing happening in your life, whether it's bad thing happening in your life, you will be in a quiet and calm, steady mind. So there is no fluctuations. When there is samatva, there is no fluctuations. So the definition yogaha chittavritti nirodha is happened. So samatvam yoga uchyate, it will lead to the nirodha of chittavritti or removal of the fluctuations of mind. When there is application of yogaha karmasu kaushalam, when you are doing action skillfully, then there will be less amount of fluctuations in your mind. So you'll be in a harmony state. Yoga is not just sitting silently, it's living mindfully. It is acting wisely and staying calm in both joy and sorrow. All good. So these are the main definition of yoga. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodha. It's said by father of yoga, who is Patanjali Maharshi. The reference is Yoga Sutra, chapter 1. The second one is Yogaha karmasu kaushalam, Bhagavad Gita, said by Lord Krishna. The third one is Samatvam yoga uchyate. Reference is Bhagavad Gita, said by Lord Krishna. So yoga helps us move from physical mastery, mental clarity, spiritual awakening, self-realization and moksha, liberation. Okay, it's not just about touching your toes and doing asana practices. It's not like that. It's not about sitting quietly for a long time. It's all about touching your soul, realizing yourself. So, as we discussed, the etymology of yoga is Yujjade anena idi yoga. Union is called yoga. Yuj means union. Union between mind, body and soul. Or we can say the union between Jivatma and Paramatma. Okay? So self-consciousness merging into the ultimate or universal consciousness. That is yoga. It's not just about asanas. It's not just about the breathing techniques. It's not about meditation. All good? So think about this. Ask this to yourself. Why do you want to practice yoga? Is it for health? Is it for your mind? Or is it for self-realization? If your answer is self-realization, then you are on the right path. and think about this, which part of you needs more balance. So you need to balance body, mind and soul. Which part of you is need more balance? Your body, your mind or your soul? You can choose your answer, you can work on it, and you can achieve the balance between these three, and then only you can become yogi or you can be in yogic journey. All good. So like we said, you can draw a car, its body, its engine and the driver. So the car framework, the body is our body, physical body. You can name it as Stula Sharira, the gross body, and you can mention the engine as the Prana Sharira or Sukshma Sharira, which is the subtle body, and the driver you can draw and just name it as the soul. All good? So, when you are thinking about a lake and its dusty water, you can think about the disturbed mind. When the dust are settling down and when you can see the bottom of the lake, which means undisturbed water, undisturbed mind, you can see inside. You can see yourself. All good? So you are the driver, not the car. Okay. So here we covered the first lesson. I think you got it. Okay. So you can take chapter 1. Let me share this. Okay, let me share the screen. Okay, can see, right? So here is the chapter 1. We discussed what is yoga. Yoga means to join or unite. Okay, it's come from very old Indian language called Sanskrit. And the origin word is yuj, means join, like joining your body, mind and breath. Yoga helps us to feel happy, healthy and peaceful. And why do you want to do yoga? To stay strong and flexible, to breathe better, to be calm and focused. All these are benefits of yoga. Okay, not just the goal. The actual goal is, what is actual goal? Self-realization and achieving the union between self-consciousness and ultimate or universal consciousness. So remember, yoga means union. It's connect your body, breath, mind. And here is a simile. You have to remember this. Just like the car, there is our Sthula Sharira. Just like this engine, we have our Sukshma Sharira. And just like the driver, we have the soul. Okay? And there is etymology definition as yujyade anena idi yoga. And definition, first definition, yogaha chitta vritti nirodha. And the third one, there is a simile for the same yogaha chitta vritti nirodha. Water body, is it clear or clouded? Okay. So what are the things which is making undisturbed mind? Too many thoughts, wild imaginations, sticky memories, sudden worries, like that. So the water become disturbed by cloudy, disturbed, impossible to see through. It's impossible to see through. Likewise, we cannot see ourselves. So you can read that. The second definition is yogaha karmasu kaushalam. So karmasu means action or duties. Kaushala means skillfulness, excellence, efficiency, like that. Yoga is skill in action. Or we can say yoga is the art of performing one's actions with wisdom and efficiency. So that is what Sri Krishna did. And the third definition, samatvam yoga uchyate. Equanimity of mind is called yoga. The equanimity, balance, evenness of mind, like that. So if you can handling criticism and praise with the same mindset or grace, you are in samatva, you are in yogic state. If you can make decision from a place of clarity and stillness, whether you are being in a crisis or difficult situations, then you are in a state of stillness and you are being in a state of yogic journey. Okay? So if you can be unaffected by highs and lows, that is samatva, that is yoga. All good, guys. So then the fundamentals of yoga, we are going to discuss the aim and practice of yoga. So what are the aims of yoga? It is the ultimate goal, moksha. Highest goal or highest aim of doing yoga is moksha. That means liberation from the cycle of birth and death. Just like we are removing the car which is broken, it's when its engine is out of service, then we need to change the engine or we need to change the car. Likewise, we can change, the soul can change the body after death. Okay, when they cannot no longer be in the particular body, they have to move out. There is only two options. One is to come again into this cycle. The second one is liberation, going towards the ultimate or universal consciousness. These are the two ways. So when you can go out from the cycle, that is the actual success, because the universal consciousness is ultimate bliss. That is the actual bliss. So once you experience the meditation and the connection between the ultimate consciousness with your self-consciousness, you can feel the blissful state or you can experience the blissfulness. Then you will decide. After then only you can decide whether you have to come back to this cycle or you have to take liberation. So this liberation only achieved through self-realization. What is me? What is my purpose? Like that. And union with the divine consciousness will happen only after self-realization. So this is the step-by-step process and this is the step-by-step journey. Yoga is the path to reaching that ultimate blissful state. Since we are looking outwards, we will think the happiness is coming out from enjoying the movie, enjoying the traveling, enjoying other activities like that. Actually, we are subconsciously searching for happiness or bliss because our soul inside, the driver inside, is driving towards the happiness or bliss, which is the ultimate consciousness. But with the mind, we are thinking the happiness or blissfulness is coming out from so many sources, from external factors or materialistic things. So once we can turn internally and when we can look inwards, then we realize the ultimate blissfulness or happiness is coming inside, coming from inside. And we can merge with that blissfulness and we can be in ultimate blissful state. So that's the thing. That is what we need. What is the actual reality? and all others are fogging up with this mind. The mind can deviate us. The mind can do every maya, every illusions. So it's a vast thing. We can study more about the mind, its stuff, what is mind, what is brain, what is ahangara, like that. We can study in further, study in later chapters. Okay. So yoga is the path to reaching the great blissful state. So for that, we need to have these 4 aims: physical mastery, mental mastery, spiritual awakening, and liberation. Then only we can experience the ultimate blissfulness. Okay, so once you can do meditation perfectly or meditation nicely, then you can feel the blissfulness inside you. Then you will feel the change within yourself. So once experience, then only believe. पहले इस्तेमाल करे, फिर विश्वास करे. Likewise, first experience, then only believe. Okay. All good. Now we can discuss about the purushartha chatushtaya. The 4 aims of life. There is, in this materialistic life, there is 4 things to achieve. One is dharma, second artha, kama, moksha. Dharma, artha, kama, mokshana. So these are the 4 main aims of life. First, you have to fulfill dharma, which is your duty. Know about yourself. When self-realization happening, then you will discover your purpose, your dharma in this lifetime. So what is your righteousness and what is your duty in this lifetime? You can decide your duties based on your individuality, your life stages. If with respect to your career, you have to do your duty. You can choose your duty, or you can find your true purpose when you're doing your correct duty, or your which duty is meant for you. That time you will feel the peacefulness inside you. When you are doing the correct duty, correct dharma, you will enjoy it. Then it will be easier for you. You have to effortlessly do the duty. You have to do it with skillfulness, with kaushalam. So with enjoyment. So that's the dharma. Now there is universal principles also, like non-violence, truth, saying truth, like yama niyamas. We can study in another chapter is there. We have to study yama niyamas. So those are the universal principles. We need to follow that dharma also. So when you are following your own dharma, your own duty, then you have to make ardha. That means material wealth and success. That is artha. You should earn this artha through means of your dharma. Through your dharma, you have to attain this ardha. With this ardha, you need to accomplish your wishes. Kama. The third one is kama. You need to fulfill your desires and enjoyment. It should be under dharma and artha. With the dharma, you have to earn the artha. With the artha, you need to fulfill your desires and enjoyment. That means your kama. When you're fully, and when there is fulfillment of karma, there should be less fluctuation or no fluctuations. So there is the first definition, yoga chitta vritti nirodha, happening. There it will happen. And you will enter into the moksha, spiritual liberation. That is the ultimate goal. These are the 4 main aims of yoga, or purushartha chatushtayam. You have to remember this word, purushartha chatushtayam. Or the 4 aims of life are dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. All good? Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. Dharma, artha, kama, moksha. All good. So these should be in step-by-step process. You have to do it. All good. If you're having any doubt, you can ask. Now there is stages of life. There is 4 stages of life in one's life. So it's called Brahmacharya Avastha. This is the Avastha. Okay. Brahmacharya or stages. Ashramas. Chadurvida Ashramas. Okay. So these are the Brahmacharya, Grihastha, Vanaprastha and Sannyasa. While we are discussing the dharma, we need to consider this ashrama dharma also. Ashrama dharma means in which stage we are, we need to fulfill that dharma. We need to do that kind of dharma. For example, the first stages of your life, it is called student life. It is Brahmacharya Avastha. So when this Brahmacharya Avastha is happening, Brahmacharya means, of course, there will be Brahma and Charya. Brahma means the ultimate truth or universal consciousness, or we can call it as God. Okay. Charya means duties. The duty towards we are doing everything, the activities towards the Brahman or activities towards the self. It can be yourself. It can, because in student life only we are studying things for further life, means for further stages of life. So this is the basic stage, the base stage of the Adhisthana, and this is the Brahmacharya stage. In this, the people should focus on the Brahma only, not towards other things. So this is the student life. You need to study, you need to do Swadhyaya, that means self-study, and focus on learning and discipline up to 25 years. 1 to 25 years, you need to be in Brahmacharya Avastha, or you need to know yourself better, study yourself better, study whatever things. Everywhere there is Brahma, and you need to do your duties or the study for the Brahma. The second stage, starting from 25th year towards 50 years. Up to 50 years, there is Grihastha Avastha. If you are having 30 years or 35 years, you are in Grihastha Avastha. And your duty or your dharma, ashrama dharma, is to manage the home things. Manage the things of your wife or husband or daughter or son or your parents. Is the Grihastha Avastha. Griha means home. This is the Avastha. Grihastha. Okay. So in Grihastha Avastha, your dharma is to do the household things, how to maintaining the household life, pursuing the artha and kama, purrushardhas. Okay, the second two. So in Brahmacharya Avastha, we should learn about the dharmas, what dharma I have to do, what is the real purpose of me, like that. We need to cultivate all those dharma, what is universal dharma, other things about dharmas, your duties, your life's duties, your life's purpose, like that. Have to cover it from 25 years. Brahmacharya Avastha, from itself. Brahmacharya Avastha itself. Then when you are getting into Grihastha Avastha, you need to focus on the second and third things of the Purusharthas. That means the Artha and Kama. So with that duties, you need to earn Artha and you need to fulfill the Kamas, fulfill the desires and wishes. So you have the time up to 50 years to do the Grihastha Avastha. What will happen after 50 years? You need to do the Vanaprastha. That is your retirement stage. At that time, you don't have to focus on your children. They should have their own lives. So Vanaprastha Avastha is the retirement stage That time you need to turn inwards. You need to be more spiritual at that time only. You need to turn inwards and you need to explore the spirituality, soul fulfilling things. Turning inwards and preparing for moksha, 50 to 75 years, up to 75 years, you need to research about yourself, about your soul. That is spirituality time. At that time only you need to turn inward. All good? The last avastha or last ashrama is sannyasa. After 75 years, you need to do the renunciation, seeking only moksha. 75 years and above, you need to focus on the sannyasa, renunciation, and seek only moksha. That is the normal, these are the normal ashrama avasthas or ashrama dharmas of a person. So here is the moksha. Okay, so brahmacharya avastha, there is dharma. While we are discussing or correlating the ashrama, chadurashramas and chadurvida purusharthas, purushartha chadushtayas. So when we are discussing about the brahmacharya, they need to discover the first purushartha, which is duty or dharma. And while you are focusing on grihastha, at that time you need to focus on ardha and kama. And vanaprastha sannyasa time you need to focus on the moksha. All good. These are the 4 stages of life. It is called chadurashramas. Chadurashramas. Okay. All good. Any doubt? So we discussed the nirukti or the etymology of yoga, which is yujade anenedi yoga, and we discussed the definitions. Yogaha chitta vritti nirodha, yogaha karmasu kaushala, samatvam yoga uchyade. And we discussed the chadurvida purusharthas, purushartha chadushtaya, dharma artha moksha, kama moksha, dharma artha kama moksha. Then we discussed chadurvida ashramas, that is brahmacharya, grihastha, vanaprastha and sannyasa. Okay, these are the 4 ashramas. Now we are going to discuss about the sadhaka tattvas. Sadhaka tattva, when you having the sadhaka tattvas, you can easily achieve that yogic journey or yogic state of mind. So these are the qualities of a true yoga practitioner. You need to have these 6 sadhaka tattvas. One is utsaga. That means enthusiasm. You should be enthusiastic to know more about yoga, know more about yourself. You need to be enthusiastic in all the time. And the second one is sahasa, courageous. Okay, you need, if some challenges are happening in your life, you need to be in samatva. You need to be in samatva stage. That is courage, sahasa. Then dhairya, here dhairya means patience. Dhairya in Sanskrit means patience. You need to cultivate that patience to deal with this life so that you can achieve your goal. Okay, now the 4th one is tattvajnana, means knowledge of self and nature. What is nature? What is us? What is the universe? What is us? It's a reflection inside us actually. The nature is living in us. There is Loga, Purusha, Satmya, Siddhanta. That means the Loga and the Purusha are Satmya, having similarities. So you need to, we can discuss more about this in upcoming chapters. Do not worry. Now, knowledge of self and nature is called tattvajnana. Okay. Now, the 5th one is drida nischaya. That means strong determination. Now, the 6th one is janasangha parityagam. That means avoidance of unhelpful or toxic people or unhelpful social contacts. like partying, like that. So you can name this one enthusiasm. That means utsaham. The second one is sahasam, courage. The third one is dhairya, patience. And the fourth one is tattva-jnanam. Fifth one is fifth one is strong determination. Drida nishchayam. Drida nishchayam. I can achieve it, like that. Then the last one is jana sangha parityaga. All good. These are the 6 sadhaka tattva. You need to have these 6 sadhaka tattvas. And the next one is badhaka tattva, the obstacles in your pathway. You don't have to have these 6 badhaka tattvas. You need to avoid this. What are they? One is adibhukta, overeating. Adiprayatna, over exertion. Adipralabha, excessive talking. Niyama adimatra, over adherence to the rules. Janasangha, too much socializing, partying, like that. Chanchalata, fickle-mindedness. So here it is said simply, but actually these you can experience deeply. Why all these are not allowed in yogic pathway? Because it is you can experience in it one by one, or altogether you can experience. Definitely you can experience why it's said as badhaka tattva. While you are being in a sadhana or your yogic journey, you can realize why this is a badhaka tattva in the future. So there should be no overeating, no overexertion, no over talkative. Means you don't have to be talkative. Excessive talking is not allowed, and over adherence to the rules, and over socializing, and chanchalata, fickle-mindedness. Okay, all good. So in the next class we can discuss about the Trivida Dukkha's and Tapatrayas and all. Okay, so there is something called Chittavrittis. We can discuss all about this in future chapters. Hope you guys enjoyed the session. How are you feeling after this class? Do you understand everything? Please let me know. Please let me know after the class. Please do again you can watch these lessons and you can come back to me and you can ask doubt. So all good. I hope everybody is understanding. Let's wind up the session right now. You can sit in comfortable posture, lengthen your spine, and nicely place your palms together in front. Omkara, inhale and start. Sarve bhavantu sukhinah. Sarve santu niramaya. Sarve bhadrani pashyantu. Ma kaschid dukh bhag bhaved. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now rub your palms together. Feel the heat inside your palms. Touch your eyes towards your ears. Again, rub your palms together. Touch your chest region down. Again, rub it, touch all of your body parts. Love yourself. And bring back your palms together in front. Open your palms and look at your palms with a sweet smile. Namaste. Namaste, everyone. Have a wonderful evening. Okay, see you in the next class. Take care.